Hello everyone and welcome back to Herorc. I'm Robert and today I have got my TRX4 Sport High Trail in the frame. And if you watched my last video, you will saw that I was talking about switching motors, which I got done. Man, I'm sorry about that. It is about 12:43 Friday morning, 12:43 a.m. Friday morning. I'm a night owl. My job makes me a night owl, and that's the only time I can get my videos in. And that's pretty cool with me because it's too hot in the day to get out there and make any videos. But got the high trail here, got the motor switched out, got a 1200 kV SE hobby wing with a 13 pinion gear, or a 13 tooth pinion gear. These are 2.2s BF Goodrich's. I got the regular foams in the rear, and then I've got soft foams in the front. And that seems to work pretty good for me, for what I'm doing. Original shocks, links and axles. I have got outer brass covers, portal covers on the front. You know, the rock lights I got on there. Motor simulator. And this motor, I have the little miniature box from the eBay on there, but this what is it, GT power motor, power RC simulator. This thing is awesome once you get it calibrated, and I hadn't figured out how to do that yet because they didn't send me any instructions with it. Sent this, and then the adapters and everything to hook it up with. So I'm gonna have to find some instructions on how to get that set up, because that is an awesome RC simulator. I got it hooked up to the radio link 8 channel, and which I'm gonna give me a bunch more of those, because I think what I'm gonna do is get all of the vehicles that I can hooked up to my radio link and have them all on this one receiver. Christmas, I have gotten a bunch of stuff in, I want to call them knickknacks, because they're not real expensive things, like, you know, skid covers. My servos came in. I've got some more portals for my FMS vehicles, actually. And a few other little knickknacks. I'm still going to get me a printer. And I would also like to mention that Hobby Towers had an awesome sale through the 10th. I don't know when it started, but I was going through my YouTube channels, and my guy Harvey, with he's with him and Builder Gills do the live stream takeovers, I think every Wednesday or something like that. But you need to watch him. He puts out some pretty damn good news, and he told me about Hobby Towers, and I went on there and looked, and I found me a vehicle, which now allows me to get another vehicle, because I got that one so cheap. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I want to forget about it and it'd be a surprise to me, because I got it for Christmas. But anyway, I've got this TRX4 Sport High Trail all ready to rock and roll. Hopefully, I've tested it before I did a video and everything worked fine. I'm running the Z 2200 mAh 3S battery in it. Alright, got everything all hooked up and ready to roll. And you know we're going to do a night run, baby. Got to! It's a beautiful night out there. I just got done watering my flowers and my grass. Yeah, at midnight. Like I said, I had a I worked an extra day, but I still had to get up and run about 60 miles out of town, 120 miles round trip in my truck to go pick up a part for my truck. But anyway, that's all good. Got her all lit up, ready to roll. We're gonna go out here and do a night crawl with it and see how she looks and performs with that 1200 kVSE Fusion in it. Fires up nicely. Seems to modulate nicely. And get after it nicely. Let's see, I think I got the lights all hooked up on it now. I may change this one here to a different switch on the vehicle, but yeah, she's ready to roll. She's ready to rock and roll. So you know what? I'm gonna see you on the flip side. I don't know what else I'm gonna do to her. I mean, I'll probably add some more accessories to the back here. Oh, I'm gonna put some metal tow hooks on it. I got a bunch of those, so I'm gonna take those off and put some metal tow hooks on it. Maybe throw a little bit of accessory in the bike. I might even put a bike on the back here. I don't know yet. I'll play with it a little later, but right now it's all about performance and see how she does. So I will see you on the flip side here at Hero RC. All right, here we are back on the flip side with the TRX4 Sport High Trail. I'm going to take it across my indoor articulation course and see how she performs. Let's make that motor rumble up. Slow modulation. But there is one thing I need to do first. Uno momento. Alright, I had to put me a stem extender on this thing so I could work it. Here we go. Rumble to life, baby. Good Rich is doing their thing. Tell you what, a Fusion just makes all the difference in the world. If you got a halfway decent vehicle, it becomes decent. Plus. This thing is awesome. I'm thinking about the regular Sport too. Just because of the way this one functions. I mean, there's no new ones out there that are, reasonable price. I mean, you're paying $500, $600, $700 to $1,000 for a nice 110 scale vehicle, when you can buy them for about $300 and add about $200 to them. Take your time and do it. You don't have to come up with all the money at once. Do it little by little. All right, she handled that like it was nothing. I will see you on the flip side. We're gonna go outside, do a little trailing in the dark. Alright, here we are on the flip side with the TRX4 High Trail Sport. Or Sport High Trail, whichever way you want to say it. That motor sound just seems to fit all crawlers. No matter what crawler you have, you should have that motor simulator in it, especially if it's a beast. I say we light it up for a little bit there. Okay, much better. We're gonna get over here to this quick obstacle. The only thing I don't like about this thing is that it's not a 2-speed. If it was a 2-speed, it would be awesome. It had diffs and everything on it. That would be nice. That's where editing would come in handy. I could keep my shadow out. I could edit, that part out. But there's just a lot of tricks and things to making a good video. Angles and light, all of that stuff. I'm slowly learning, but I just don't have the time to apply. You know what I mean? We're gonna go with my little rock pile here. Little side hills here. See how she holds up going down the side. Sliding down and not turning over, just sliding down. That looks so cool. Not turning over though. She's holding her own. You see there's a nice little angle there too. Maybe about 35 degrees. That blue is just beautiful. See if we can flip it on back around up there without turning it on. Back up to all the way up top. No problem. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Let's take her all the way up top. Look at that. I like the turning radius, the articulation, the modulation. Well, Fusion just transformed this thing like it does all my vehicles. That's a nice little lean right there. Got some nice flexing going on there. It's just amazing how much fun you can just have on a rock hill with a finely tuned machine. Slide and she slides. Herorc's moving. It tells you when it gets a little bit too steep for it, it'll slide down a little bit. Look at her. Nice. Yeah, fusion on this radio link. Total transformation. All right, let's get over to the trail course. I'll do a little safari across the grass here. Like a Blue Ranger. Alright, here we are at Foxtrot Trail Course. As you can see, it is dark out here. But we will change that. Uno momento. Boom, baby. There you go. Ready to rock and roll. We're already 16 minutes into this video, but that's okay with me because, like I said, I am my biggest fan. I enjoy watching my videos. Here we go. What I would like to do is get some family over, some associates, and get all my vehicles out here rumbling and mumbling and crawling and trailing. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but that would be so cool. Alright, we just entered Foxtrot Trail Course. And we're going to go over the railroad tie viaducts. I just thought of that right out of the blue. I don't know. It's a railroad tie, that's for sure. They're real popular here. You can buy them at Lowe's. I just bought this one and cut it. I had it as a ramp into my white building until I put a caliche down. And just made me a solid, that caliche is something else. It's just a solid ramp out of caliche. It stays hard. Even when it rains, you can drive on it if you pack it. She's beautiful and performing like a champ. Alright, we're going to get her to Bedrock Bridge and see how she does over there. I tell you what, it just did an awesome crawl and I missed it all. because I didn't hit the pause button. Okay, here we go. Articulation and the modulation. Get all the two wheels flexing. Slow and cruising, looking beautiful as it does it. Poetry in freaking motion. See, it needs a little more weight in the front, just a little bit, not a lot. Press them tires down. Side here a little bit, grab. There she is, sitting there looking like a champion. Alright, we're going to do some center of gravity here. Tell you what, the descent was just as awesome as the ascent. But to save time, I just kind of did it off camera. Get it flexing there. Some serious flexing going on there. Just by looking at the shots, you can tell how far over it's tilted. See if we can do this without turning it over. Slow and easy, no rush. You got all night. The tires grab. Man. But, I mean, just look at the flex there. Look at the flex. And it's ready to turn on. You don't want to do any scraping on the brakes either. Just come straight through and crawl back up. My tire's drifting a little bit. So I'm going to have to go ahead and put some more weight in the front on the tires, not the tires, but the suspension. I'm not sure what you call the portal. I guess you call it portals. The portal area. She's to her max right now. I don't know if I can bring it up. Ooh. All the tires are on the ground though, aren't they? Everything has contact. Look at that modulation. That's what you need when you're trying to do maneuvers like this. Nice. I love this. No scraping. Several times too. I want to turn it over here, flex to the max. Just want that front tire to drop. Maybe that'll help a lot. Look at it. It has to reach for the stars before it drops. Oh. Servo went out on me. See how those new ones are. They came in today, 45 kgs from Gillimond. See how they work. Look at it. Look at this truck work. It's going to lift back up again. I don't want it to scrape. It'll back up a little bit. Don't turn over, baby. Oh, that back tire is in the air. That tire is in the air. We can get through this. She wants to turn over the maybe go up a little higher. cruise out. Ah! Got a little too happy on the trigger there. That was me. Oh, come on, baby. I don't know if we can get out of this one. I already scraped in the front. Yeah, she's gonna go. Maybe she woke up. She said, okay. I'm gonna wait now. Okay, sliding some knockoffs, but that's okay. Haven't turned over yet. Kind of back in the same predicament. Oh, that brick is there. That's what it is. Okay, we'll use it. Let's use it. It's a weak servo. We got some knockoffs coming off. And we're scraping on the pole up there. There we go. Broke away from the pole, but we're not out of it yet. Not quite. Nice. Slow modulation back up. Let's modulate backwards slowly. Yeah, this one needs more weight for sure. If it had more weight in the front, I wouldn't have this issue. And I'm still not out of it yet. My hand's going to sleep. Oh my gosh, you just knocking stuff over trying to anyway. See, that servo is not doing its thing. This is a crazy run. That front tire way up in the air. And it's gonna stay there until that back tire drops off that brick back there. Come on, baby. You can do it. Bam. Woo. She did it. Did it. Oh my God. My hand went to sleep on that one. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do that again. Not tonight though. My hand has had it. Alright. Whew. That was pretty intense right there, boy. Let me straighten my bricks up. I didn't knock them over. Just kind of moved them a little bit. Alright, here we are at Diff Catcher Road. This shouldn't be a problem, just a smooth run. But I like it. You can't tell me this vehicle is not awesome. Once I put the weight on it, it's going to be up there with the Blazer. Yeah, the Blazer. And the Rubicon. Look at that thing flex. That outrunner cannot compare at all. At all. Even if I got the Pro V2, I'd probably put a fuse in it. I mean, I ain't found nothing that compares. Uno momento. And the 1200 is working in this one just fine. No problem. Modulation is nice and smooth. It has the power. I mean, I don't know. Just fine. Let's take it over Shovel Bridge. We're already at 30 minutes, but that's okay. I'm loving every minute. Yeah, this is something I saw in my last video, how the lights on this thing. Look at the bottom of the bridge, how the lights cover that. That is crazy. Just special effects, man. Just nice. Just stuff that just pops up when you're just watching the video. And when it first happened, I didn't even notice it until I watched the video. All right, we're gonna go Proud Rock, and then we're gonna take it in. Okay, we're at the very bottom. We're gonna start our turn right off the bridge, right off the Shovel Bridge, and see what happens. Modulation is crazy. 13-tooth pinion in this thing. It's amazing. See if we can get a little dig action. Sometimes them rocks will make it just slide on around. Good slow modulation. You got a good turning radius, and it's doing it. Look at it. Don't even have big, but it's doing it like it's got big. You go! T-Rex for a high trail here at Herorc, baby. Wow! Look at that thing. Are you kidding me? Woo! That is crazy. Look at it. The flex on this thing, man. If you had that herky-jerky, you couldn't do this. And then you see how it just pulled on into it. No hesitation, as soon as I touch the trigger, lightly, and it did it. Drop that tire. Just drop that tire. Now we can turn into Herorc. Man, beautiful. No editing, this is straight raw video, baby. Alright, let that drag brake kick in, we're gonna get a different angle. Alright, here we go. See if we can do this. I love it. I love it to the max, boy. Look at that. Tell me that thing ain't beautiful. Don't tell me this is not poetry in freaking motion. Look at it. Man. Look at it. What? You can't stop me. And I'm smooth and beautiful while I do it. Damn. That is amazing. Okay. Slow down, baby. You're getting too excited here. But that is look at that flex. Is that crazy or what? That is crazy flex, man. Damn. Just posed. Drag brake just doing its freaking thing, man. Have not moved it. Look at it. Look at that drag brake. Boy. Okay, let's see if we can get through it. Whew. Here we go. Slow and easy. Look at it, just kick right in. Power. Tires grabbing. Drag brake doing this thing. Articulating. And gotta say it, looking beautiful doing it. Is numb, but I'm having so much fun. It is crazy. Can you imagine what some nicer shocks would do on this thing? I had some shocks that would let that tire drop all the way down back there in the back. I don't know what size that would be. 120s or something. I don't know. Boy, thing is nice. She has been transformed. Ooh, man. My adrenaline is pumping so hard that I'm tired. Tired driving this thing. Not the fact, and the fact that my arm doesn't want to sleep. Man. Yes, sir. I cannot wait to go back and watch this one. I can't wait till it downloads. I don't like to watch it on a phone. I like to watch it on my TV when I'm laying in bed. Give me some popcorn and some beer. Oh my God. Needed some excitement tonight. The football game was boring as heck. Hello, beautiful. Wow. Just amazing. Alright, that's going to be our new after run rock back there. Let's get our position. I seem to take too much dirting on that after run mat. After being out here, after this thing gets, after they get done doing their crazy stuff. Alright. I am going to reposition that light back there eventually. Maybe put it right there under the bridge. Somewhere where it can still get light from the sun. But man, I know it's a long video, but this thing was awesome. It was off the chain awesome. Beautiful. All right, folks, there you have it. Whew. This thing is, I know I talked about license plates and all that stuff in the beginning. This one is ready. You know what? And I was talking about putting extra weight on it. A winch would give it that extra weight. Oh my God, man, I'm speechless. But like I always say, folks, much more to come. Thanks for commenting, thanks for liking, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. Take care.